Hi Danny, what's your thoughts on the disappointing loss today?
Yeah, as you said, disappointing. Um, but we have to take the positives out of the game. So first half performance, especially the first maybe 30 minutes, obviously going a goal up, coming to a team like TNS and going a goal up is always going to be a positive that we have to take. We've been working all week on certain shapes and different systems that we can go to because we didn't quite know what TNS was going to go to in terms of personnel because of the playing squad that they've got. I think the overriding sort of emotion is that, like you said, disappointing. We have to congratulate the lads on the cup run that we've been on. Ultimately, we've come up against an excellent team at this level. And although they did make changes, we always knew we were up against it. But as I say, positive first half. And we're going to challenge the lads. We're going to go away. We're going to sort of critique the performance because ultimately games like this are sometimes where you take those maybe little negatives and turn them into a positive further down the line.
Obviously, we lost 4-1, but we had chances, didn't we?
I mean, obviously, as I said before, we go in, we go a goal to the good, we then get pen back to 1-1, and then as you say, it wasn't a great start of the half, but second half we did create some chances. We had some pockets of good play, but again, we have to be kind of realistic of where we are on our journey. Me and Mike are forever talking about the process that this group are on, and some of the young lads that have performed this evening and the way they performed against a team like TNS, it can only bode well for the future.
Obviously, the fans in the corner of the stand there, they're a big asset of the club, aren't they?
Well, and you just heard one in the background there, I think, as well. But listen, again, 1-0, 4-1 down, up against it, they were there. The lads really responded to it, and we have got a fantastic following, and that is something that we're very grateful for. And it's spurred the lads on right the way through the games this evening.
Obviously, next game, Boxing Day against Bangor. We played them first game of the season, lost 4-0. How are you preparing for the match?
Well, I mean, it gives us a decent lead in, really. We've got a little bit of a breather. The lads have worked ever so hard this week. We've put loads of information into them for this game, and that's really pleasing that they took a lot of it on board. But now, as you said, focus shifts to the league. Not an easy game at all, going sort of away at Bangor. And we've got to write a result that was obviously first game of the season that the lads I know are absolutely chomping at the bit for. We can't wait for that game. We prepare as we always do, for what will be a really good Bangor side come Boxing Day.
Cheers, Danny.
Thank you.